Hi, all. My name is Hallie. I am a singer songwriter outside of Boston. Most of you know me as a performer, but I'm also a voice teacher. And I wanted to share three important things about breathing today that come up a lot in lessons. And just wanted to share some coming from my experience as a stage performer, but also as a songwriter that have helped me just become way more in touch with my breath and become a more intuitive singer. All right. So the first thing to realize with breathing is that as humans, we take really shallow breaths, right? Think about it. We're doing this all the time. We're on Netflix in our bed, right? We're collapsed. We take super shallow breaths. When you sing, you cannot apply that kind of breathing to singing, or you're going to have the problems that probably led you to this video, right? You feel like you're having an anxiety attack all the time because you can't get enough breath out to support yourself. All right. So you have to change the way you breathe. The good news is that it's completely worth your time to learn how to breathe in a deeper way as a singer might, because it helps with so much more. This is the same kind of breathing that we do in yoga, that we do in meditation. So this kind of deep breathing can really help with the anxiety response overall. So learning to do it, I really, really recommend it in this time of COVID. Take the time for yourself to do this because it's going to help with so much more than your singing. Okay. So like I said, we think we take a deep breath and we trump up our chest and this is it, right? And we've just caused a ton of tension because our throat is a tube, right? And when we do this, we're crushing the tube. There's really no way we can get a great sound when we breathe like that. So we have to think differently. So I want you to roll your shoulders back. And what you're doing is you're expanding your rib cage. I want you to put your hands on your rib cage, feel all the way down to the bottom of your rib cage. Mine is way down here, right? This means our lungs go all the way down here because our rib cage is protecting them. You need to bring your center of awareness way down here, right? By your belly button. Okay, a lot of voice teachers will say this is like your gas tank, or you're filling up an inner tube that's around you. Whatever visual works for you, I like to center it around the belly button. So when we're taking a nice deep breath, and let's do it through the nose to start, it has to be slow. And you want to check your shoulders, make sure they're not trumping up here, and we want that belly button to expand. The belly should be expanding with a little air baby. Okay, so let's inhale 4 seconds. Okay, do a shoulder check. Can your shoulders come down anymore? Probably. Okay, then let's let it go very slowly. You should feel on the exhale your belly button coming in slowly toward the spine. All right. You're not going to be changing this overnight. I recommend maybe not watching voice teacher videos, but instead watching yoga videos or meditation videos. Do that for yourself. Seriously. I think that the world will be a better place. Okay, 2, your exhale is maybe even more important than your inhale. So many people know how to inhale and then they blow it all within like 3 notes because they let it all go and they collapse their chest. So you need to have the same concentration on your exhale that you had on your inhale. You're going to be using all of your abdominals to help you. And we want to slow this way the heck down. So while we took 4 seconds for our inhale, I want us to take 7 seconds for our exhale. So here we go. We're going to inhale slowly through the nose. And now we're going to exhale for 7. I hope you have more than that, but if you don't, that's okay. And slowly, our belly button should be going in toward the spine. This is all very gradual. It's not a right? Although sometimes those exercises can be helpful. That's not what we're doing right now. That's not how we're getting that baseline. So your exhale is just as important. It needs to be controlled. You cannot give all your breath away. Don't blow it all on your first note, okay? It takes some time to control this. This is not going to happen overnight. The third thing that I think is so important is you need to memorize your breathing like you memorize a lyric. You need to memorize your breathing into the lyric. And the way you do that is you print out your lyric sheet and you speak it. You need to be a little more conversational in the way you think about singing. So when I was a young singer, I had what I call pretty voice syndrome. I knew I sounded good, right? So I just sang whatever I wanted and I loved the sound, but I never thought about lyrics. Never. And so I took breaths whenever I wanted to. And sometimes that meant taking a breath in the middle of a word, which makes no sense. All right, so I had a really good voice teacher named Kitty Margulis, jazz singer, who taught me how to phrase. Thank you, Kitty. And my songwriting, by diving deep into the craft of songwriting, I realized that there's a more intuitive way to be breathing, okay? So you print out your lyric sheet and you speak the words that you want to be singing. How would you speak these words? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. I'm not going to be winning an Academy Award for my acting. Let's just put that out there. But did you notice that there's a little break between somewhere over the rainbow, way up high? That is a space for our breath. So I'm going to write that in. And I'm going to memorize that with that phrase, okay? Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. Do it. It will change the way you think about your lyrics. It will make you a more intuitive storyteller, and it will make your audience lean in and begin to trust you, right? Because they won't see you be doing way up high. Yeah. Don't do that to yourself. A little preparation can change the way you sing. All right. Thanks so much for tuning in. My name is Hallie. I love you all. Take care. Bye.